Hey guys, this is the second part of the video here. I just finished installing the new lever joint, the lever shift joint. Sun came out, so that's always a good thing. So we have success, it works. Just kind of want to walk you through about what I did. I know I kind of did in the last video, but just so you can see, this is where mine broke. So this lever is where this goes right here, and then it shoots through your shift stick and it holds everything in place. Mine snapped off right in the middle. Now in the mechanism, you have a spring that holds everything together. There it goes. With a pin. So that pin pushes out, and that's how you get into gear and everything like that. So I do have to say, there's a couple videos on YouTube that I watched that were really helpful, especially with a couple tricks like not taking out this or taking off the steering wheel. I did not take the steering wheel off at all during this entire process. Probably took an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours at most. I got stuck on a couple of my own little issues that I'll talk about in a bit. But no, yeah, I didn't take the steering wheel off. Just for my own sake and safe of mind and sanity, I unplugged my battery. I unhooked it just so in case the airbag went off. But just to kind of walk you through what I did, I undid my cover, my dash cover here. There's a little clip. Now I showed in the last video. I'll try to get a better shot of it again. But that black clip back there, this guy, you can see him. Yeah, this guy pops off. I took a flathead screwdriver and I just popped him off, and that gives you freedom and mobility to move this gear. There's a little ball and joint socket gear that connects to this shifter lever, okay? The hardest part, honestly, the whole thing, was getting this brass ball, this brass pivot joint with the ball that's connected to the ball down there, off of the old piece. All I did, I basically took it. That's what took the longest time. You can see this is the top part. There's a little groove there where that brass piece sits. I took it, I put it in a vise. I took a hammer and like a little flathead screwdriver, and I took the ball of it and I just tapped it down to free up that brass joint. Once that got off, it was just reassembly. You put the ball back in your joint. Easy way to do that is you take that little pin right there, take a flathead screwdriver and push it down, and you can push this back and forth. Now what that does, it allows you to bring it forward to put that ball joint into that socket. So once that got in, it was just a matter of putting on your stick. There's a little pin. You got to line up the holes and just line it in, drop it through, tap with the hammer, and you're good to go. One little word of caution that I'll say, what I noticed, if you look close up here, there's our little tabs. You see this little metal tab right there? That's a safety tab for your key. When you put your key in, and you go into gear like your reverse, neutral, or drive, it locks your key in place. Now when I'm in park, I can take my key in and out because there's another one on the bottom. Be careful with those guys. Mine bent a little bit, so I had to bend it back and put it back in place. They should just snap back in. So that was the only, I guess, technically harder thing I had to do, just because it was a small confined area and small spaces and a little metal piece. But I don't know if you see if you can hear it. There's a little switch that little ting, that's a button presses that releases your key. So that being said, that's it. There's an awesome video under the guy, YouTuber RANS87IROCZ, ROCS. He did an awesome kind of tutorial, like a 2-part tutorial on it. He really helped with that little black pivot joint back there that I was talking about that just pops off. Again, I did not take the steering wheel off. It helped a lot. I mean, this would have been a nightmare to take off. I got a pair of my vice grips. There's a little, what the hell they're called. There's a little socket ring back there that helps. There it is. That helps. So I just take my vise, I open them up, and I popped it back there. And as you can see, if I put my key in, turn my guy on. Oh, there's my Africa. So I have it works all the way up and all the way down. So pretty easy fix. Like I said, maybe 2.5 hours. Other than that, pretty successful job. Please comment, like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start posting more videos like this. I work on cars quite a bit. And let me know what you think. Thanks. Have an awesome one, guys.